I actually work for the university at the Center for Social Justice. I've been there throughout my graduate career, so I've had two different positions with them, but I guess the one that is counting towards my DC internship is I am the inaugural racial justice intern. It's actually building out, rather than just one program at the CSJ related to racial justice, but what does it mean to fully integrate racial justice work within the CSJ programs, the student organizations, and just frankly the organization itself. The one thing I think that I've learned with having an internship that isn't directly development focused is that that's a good thing. Like, if you do have a passion, I think the one thing I was grateful that GHD allowed this to be my DC internship, because it allowed me to grow in ways that maybe something that was in the international development field wouldn't have allowed me to do. The racial justice work I do at the Center for Social Justice, for the most part, is US focused, but the fact of the matter is it's core to international development work too. And I think that's one of the biggest takeaways and biggest next steps as it relates to the work I've been doing at CSJ is one of my specializations for GHD is a self-made specialization called Gender Equality and Social Inclusion. And the racial justice work I do at CSJ has very much informed the way I'm looking at the certificate and how both of those realms are a way to continue to educate myself. Even if people are not going out of the way to do a gender equality and social inclusion specialization, in all the classes that you're in, try and take that lens. Try and consider the ways that gender and social inclusion or racial justice might apply to the topics that you're discussing. I didn't actually start officially declaring this as my DC internship until the second year, and I think there's a lot of power to possibly waiting a little longer to do the DC internship as opposed to trying to knock it out that first semester. One, because the first semester of grad school is a lot. So that's a lot to take on, and you don't necessarily have to add an internship to that. But especially as someone who came into GHD still trying to figure out what was happening and what I was going to do, having that first semester and then second semester to really think about where I would want to go with that DC internship had a lot of power.